Good morning, all of you. Welcome to the class. So, in this class, I will study about the looping, PHP looping concept. In the previous class, we have completed the conditional branching statement. Okay, decision making statements, which is if or switch case. Then today I will discuss about the looping. Okay, so let us discuss in detail. PHP loop. Looping means we have previously studied in C or C++ or in VB, all these things. Yes, looping means we know the for loop, while loop and do while loop. Okay. So here also same. First we discuss about the PHP for loop. PHP for loop can be executed to traverse set of code for the specified number of times. It should be used if the number of iteration is known. Otherwise, use while loop. This means for loop is used when you already know how many times you want to execute a block of code. It allows user to put all the loop related statement in one place. Okay. Syntax for loop. For initialization, condition, then increment or decrement. Okay, these are the three parameters of the for loop. Then curly brace open, and whatever code we want to execute, we will write. Then we close the curly brace. Okay. The parameters are the PHP for loop is similar to the Java, C, C++ for loop. The parameters of for loop have the following meanings. First one is initialization. Initialize the loop counter value. The initial value of the for loop is done only once. This parameter is optional. Okay. Next one is condition. Evaluate each iteration value. The loop continuously execute until the condition is false. If true, the loop execution continues, otherwise the execution of the loop ends. Last one is our increment or decrement. It increments or decrements the value of the variable. Okay. So here is the flow chart. First initialization, then condition. If condition is true, then statement is executed, and the increment and decrement also continue, and the loop, the number of times the loop is executed up with increment or decrement. If the condition is false, then it will come out from the loop. Okay. So here is one example where we print the 1 to 10. So here first we declare the PHP opening tag, then for here directly here we declare the variable $n equals to 1, then semicolon $n less than equal to 10, semicolon $n plus plus. Okay. Then we print $n and br. That means in the next line it will print the numbers. Okay. Then it will close the curly brace. Then it will also close the closing tag of PHP. After that the output is display in this way. Okay. So this is your print 1 to 10 using for loop. Next one is your PHP for each loop. This concept also we did not read. This is introduced in PHP. Okay. The PHP for each loop is used to traverse the array elements. It works only on array and object. It will issue an error if you try to use it with the variables of different data type. The for each loop works on elements basis rather than index. It provides an easiest way to iterate the elements of an array. In for each loop, we do not need to increment the value. Okay. So that means here the syntax is for each $array as $value close, then code to be executed, then curly brace close. So flowchart is the array or object elements number of elements is greater than 0. If the condition is true, then executed the block of statements. If false, then it will come out to the loop and it will iterate number of times we want to write or we want to the value are mentioned. Okay. For example, here the program for the PHP for each loop. Okay. So here first we write the PHP opening tag, then here we declare array $season equals to array summer, winter, autumn and rainy. Okay. Then close then we access the array element using for each loop. So here for each $season as $element. Okay. Then curly brace is open, echo print $element, then it will echo print means next line it will print. That means here it will mention the all the elements value. Okay, all the elements of the object. Okay, so this one is your PHP for loop for each loop. Okay, next we discuss about the PHP while loop. PHP while loop can be used to traverse a set of code like for loop. The while loop executes a block of code repeatedly until the condition is false. Once the condition gets false, it exits from the body of the loop. It should be used if the number of iteration is not known. The while loop is also called an entry control loop because the condition is checked before entering the loop body. This means that the first condition is checked. This means that first the condition is checked. If the condition is true, the block of code will be executed. Okay. The syntax is while condition, then curly brace open, code to be executed, then curly brace is close. Okay. The flowchart are first check the condition. If true, then statement will be executed. If false, then it will come out from the loop. Okay. So here we print also 1 to 10. Okay. So first we open the PHP opening tag, then we declare a variable which is $n equals to 1. Okay. Then while $n less than equal to 10, then it will print $n, that means the variable. Then it will $n plus plus, that means here first we it will print the $n value 1, then it will check the condition. The condition is less than 10, that means it will print this value. Okay, first value is n value is 1, then it will increment. After increment, it will go to and check this. If the next number 2 is less than 10, then it will print, then increment. In this way it will goes up to the condition is false. Okay. Next one is our PHP do while loop. PHP do while loop can be used to traverse a set of code like PHP while loop. The PHP do while is guaranteed to run at least once. The PHP do while loop is executed is used to execute a set of code of the program several times. If you have to execute the loop at least once, the number of iteration is not even fixed. It is recommended to use the do while loop. Okay, do while loop. It executes the code at least one time always because the condition is checked after executing the code. The do while loop is very much similar to the while loop except the condition checked. The main difference between both loop is that while loop check the condition at the beginning, whereas do while loop check the condition at the end of the loop. Okay. So here is syntax do, and then curly brace is open, code will be executed, then curly brace close, then while condition. That means first it will at least one time it will run the code, then it check the condition. If condition is true, then it will again print the again execute the statements, then it check the, if the condition is false, then it will come out. At least one time it will execute the statements. Okay, so here it will also print 1 to 10 PHP. First we write the PHP opening time, then we declare a variable $n equals to 1, then we write the do, then opening tag, then echo $n, it will print the n value, then it will increment this thing $n plus plus, then curly brace close while $n less than equal to 10. Okay, then we come close the PHP closing tag. Okay, so it will write the print the 1 to 10 in this way. Okay, so these are the while and do while loop. The difference between while and do while loop is, the while loop is a entry control loop and do while is a exit control loop, and the body of the loop in while loop is does not execute if the condition is false. Here if the condition is false, at least one time execute. Okay, the in the while loop it first check the condition, then the block of statement executed. In do while loop, first block of statement is executed, then it check the condition. And do while loop is does not use a semicolon to terminate the loop, but do while loop use a semicolon to terminate the loop. Okay, so this is the difference between the while and do while concept. Okay, here I will show you the for loop how it will executed. Okay, so in the online editor we will display 1 to 10. Okay, so here we write doc type is HTML body, then PHP for $x equal to 0, then $x less than equal to 10, then $x plus plus. Okay, then we print the code, the number is $x, then we close the loop, curly brace, then we close the PHP code tag, then you close the body, then HTML. When you run this, it will show you a result. Okay, okay, in this way. If we do not write these things, then it will only print this only result. Okay, so in this way we run all these things. Also I will show you another thing, do while. Okay, how do while also executed. Here one thing is there, the $x equal to 6. Okay, then do the number is $x, then increment, then condition is check, if the $x less than equal to 5, then it will run this. So here the condition is false, so only one time it will print this message. Okay, and another one is there also in the while loop. Here I will print the 1 to 5. Okay, first time we will declare $x equal to 1 while $x less than equal to 5, then the number is print. Okay, then the increment $x plus plus. Okay, in this way it will print 1 to 5. Okay, so in this way we run all these things in the online editor also. But in if we don't use the online editor, then like Java, how the code is run, that means first we set the path, first we done the path setting, then I will run these things. In PHP also these things are done. First we done the path setting, then I will run this PHP code. Okay, So but here I will easily run this code in online editor. Okay, so in this class that's all of you write in this way. First you write the introduction to PHP, then basic syntax of PHP, then operator, then decision making, then looping. Okay, in this way the PHP are 5 different parts. Okay.